This is the Analysis in Change with Nathan Williams and Neal Kieran.
Welcome to the latest edition of Neal's News, where I look up the most relevant pieces of news so you don't have to. This week had a lot of developments, but three news items stood out more than others. First, Lightning Network is finally ready for real users. On March 15th, the much-hyped Lightning Network officially launched a beta version, which means that users can now leverage the technology to send Bitcoin and Litecoin to other users. The Lightning Network promises to reduce fees and delays by settling certain transactions off the blockchain in the near term, but will eventually be settled on the blockchain in the medium term. The idea behind Lightning Network is to prioritize large transactions on-chain, which are fewer in volumes, and have small transactions off-chain, which would reduce the clogging and delays witnessed when Bitcoin hit $20,000 in recent months. Ideally, high fees and long confirmation times are a thing of the past for Bitcoin, with many pointing to improvements in recent weeks thanks to SegWit adoption and release of the Lightning Network. But future users and investors of Bitcoin need to be mindful of the fact that in this down market, all crypto is experiencing a drop in transaction fees and confirmation time. The success of Lightning Network will be best judged should Bitcoin return to its previous high of $20,000 and the savings in transaction fees are more easily to calculate and determine. Our second biggest news item of the week is that CBOE wants to introduce derivative contracts on other cryptos. CBOE Global Markets, which was the first futures exchange to launch Bitcoin future contracts, is quickly becoming one of the biggest believers in cryptocurrencies and wants to introduce derivative contracts on other cryptocurrencies. CBOE President Chris Concan proclaimed his vision for a crypto complex on Wednesday at a Futures Industry Association conference in Boca Raton, Florida. Unfortunately, at the conference, CBOE wouldn't specify the cryptocurrencies they're targeting, which could see a lot of speculation on the market as who could be next. A lot could depend on which cryptocurrencies come out on top after this recent downward trend. As for the CME Group, which was the second futures exchange to introduce Bitcoin futures, they are more cautious on crypto and digital currencies and are not looking to expand their crypto future offerings in the near term. And now for some FUD. Google bans crypto ads. Following the lead of Facebook, Google announced on Tuesday that new ad policies will come into play in June, which will effectively see crypto advertisements banned. According to a blog post they published last Tuesday, they will be blacklisting advert content including but not limited to initial coin offerings, cryptocurrency exchanges, cryptocurrency wallets, and cryptocurrency trading advice. Google gave no clear explanation why they were taking this move. But with ongoing public scrutiny of cryptocurrencies due to ICOs that have scammed retail investors, they may be playing it safe in case they are implicated in any lawsuits from those impacted. The crypto market reacted very negatively to the news and has since been on a downward trend. Bitcoin dropped as low as 20% since the announcement was made. But to be honest, there could be a silver lining, since it is more likely that ICOs will be impacted by the measure, and top 10 cryptos, for example, should capture more market share from future investors since they don't require any advertisement. And now for my special segment on unique crypto projects. For each of my Neal News segments, I will do my best to introduce to everyone a project that has caught my eye that is related to crypto and blockchain. Some of these projects are doing an ICO, others are not showing any interest in one. The point of exposing these projects is to bring awareness to them and to help build strong communities around projects that can make a difference, rather than just make a quick buck. After all, it has been grassroots initiatives and communities that has made crypto strong and enduring in the first place. So, recently, an Uber co-founder, Garrett Camp, launched Echo, a rival crypto to Bitcoin. Those behind the Echo project plan to have advanced features that target the weaknesses of Bitcoin, for example, energy efficiency and network stability. The coin is meant for simple daily transactions like buying coffee or lunch. Like most other cryptocurrencies, Echo is decentralized, meaning it is not controlled by a single individual, organization, or nation. Unlike many other cryptocurrencies, however, Echo aims to fairly distribute the economic value generated by its open source platform to its community. There will therefore be no ICO to raise money for the project, thus avoiding any potential legal or regulatory issues that are reportedly being investigated by the SEC in relation to ICOs. There will be 1 trillion tokens issued initially, of which 50% will be given away to the first 1 billion verified humans that sign up, 20% will go to universities running trusted nodes, 10% will go to advisors, 10% will go to strategic partners, and 10% will go to a newly formed Echo Foundation, which will be responsible for creating and maintaining the network. Camp, as well as a small number of partners, will also donate $10 million to seed the foundation with an operating budget. There are 3 issues with Bitcoin that Echo hopes to address, which are 1. The concentration of resources in the hands of a relatively small portion of people, 2. The large amount of energy consumed by the system, and 3. Its perception as a complex and unsafe platform. The white paper states how these issues will be tackled by 1. Forming a verified network where universities run nodes, 2. Increasing overall token supply and creating simple web and mobile apps, and 3. Designing a system with more energy efficiency and coordinated token generation to reduce overall power consumption. I encourage you to check out echo.com to read more about their white paper and also sign up for their free crypto when it launches in 2019. I have already signed up myself and I'm looking forward to contribute however I can. While many people out there are one crypto or nothing, innovation and diverse thinking is key to progress in the crypto world. Therefore, if Echo can have some form of success, it could push the leading cryptocurrencies to up their game and tackle their weaknesses. That's it for the latest edition of Neal's News. If you have any crypto projects that you find interesting or would like to share, please let me know by emailing us at info@analysisandchains.com. Also, if you're stuck on a crypto project and need some advice on how to get going, feel free to reach out to us by email. Until next time, keep on hashing.